Greetings, everyone. Greetings, lovers of freedom. My name is MAP Eziokubundu 1. I want you to relax and watch this video. These are the leaders that will take Nigeria to the greater height. These are the people that have come to make Nigeria to be better than London. I want you to see the new leaders of Nigeria. These are the people that are waiting to take over from the powder lord, APC, and the other miscreant that is still in power. I want you to relax and watch the future of the Nigeria so that you will understand in the next 10 years how Nigeria will look like. Because in this video, you will understand the future of Nigeria. Because these are the new leaders. These are the people that have prepared themselves to take over Nigeria leadership by fire, by force. And they will enjoy it. And very soon, Nigerian citizens will start reaping the fruit of these people you are seeing. Let us watch them.
Distinguished Deputy Senate President, your point of order, in your submission, you failed to ask the minority leader one small question. Who is your national secretary? Why I'm mentioning this to you is that the governors have their national secretary, the other members have their national secretary.
Point of constitutional order.
I mean, I'm not supposed to know, but I am also a Nigerian and a politician. But I know that for them, once there is a division in the end of...
Me a question. I have a right to answer that question. Are you the presiding officer? Leader, you are not the presiding. He asked me a question. He asked me a question. No, let me answer the question. The Senate President has asked me a question. No. He can't recognize you when he asked me a question and I have not answered.
Sorry, Leader, because the different factions are in court, let him answer so that he will voice a fait accompli on the court. You know why I'm saying that? It is sub judice for the Senate or any member of the Senate to take over the work of the justices of the Court of Appeal or the Supreme Court. Since I'm aware that the different factions are struggling in court, let him answer the question. So answer.
Mr. President.
Answer.
Mr. President, I want to say at this point that the PDP is a law-abiding institution organization. And so the Court of Appeal made a pronouncement on the secretaryship of the party. And the party is adhering to that Court of Appeal decision until it is otherwise ruled.
What has the Supreme Court said?
The Court of Appeal has ruled that Senator Anyanwu is the secretary of the party, and that until the Supreme Court decides otherwise, and the party as a law-abiding organization is adhering to it.
What about your governors? What did your governors say? Your governors recognize my minority leader.
Previously sponsored. Mr. President, everybody knows in this country that is a split in the PDP. You have the Wike faction, you have Bala Mohammed and his co-faction, and so on and so forth. Even a boy on the street knows this. And why is the minority leader telling what is he telling us? There is a faction, Mr. President. Do you belong to Wike faction or Bala Mohammed faction? Which faction do you belong? Mr. President, there are factions. So what our colleague did, there are two factions, two divisions.
That is not division.
Two divisions. There's Wike division. Mr. President, we have the Wike faction. We also have Bala Mohammed, who has his own faction. Even in Ekiti State. So, Mr. President, what he has done is in line with our constitution. It's in line with our constitution.
Mr. President, that sad as it was, because all efforts were made to address the concerns of our distinguished senator, but he has left because he has that fundamental right of movement. But we must...
Allow me to laugh my laugh. This is 2025. Allow me to laugh my laugh. Peace. Now, you see the way I laugh now. This is how Labour Party are laughing PDP. And this is where APC is laughing PDP. But all of them forget that the same thing that is happening to PDP right now, that the person behind the crisis in PDP are the person behind the poverty in Nigeria. The same person that is behind the hunger and the high cost of living in the zoo called Nigeria is the same person, which is Bola Ahmed Tinubu. And you, as a Labour Party supporter, you are still clapping because you think your people are in order. Let me tell you, what you see happening to PDP is a tip of what will befall Labour Party once 2027 comes more closer, because Tinubu has already mapped out plan to destabilize any opposition party before the election. No party in Nigeria that can have feet to challenge the powder lord in Nigeria. Go and write it down. So what you see that is happening to PDP today is a handwork of Bola Ahmed Tinubu. And also the one that will happen to Labour Party in no distance time. You will see that a lot of crises will hit Labour Party. And the reasons, those that have been bought over by Bola Ahmed Tinubu APC will push crisis. And when you go to court, court will rule in favor of those that are with the APC, those that are ready to destabilize the party and the movement. And guess what? Nigeria being foolish and Nigerian youth being foolish and senseless, that cannot decode that the revolution is the solution to all this menace they are into. They will be thinking it is party this, party that. Like I told you, Tinubu have already made every plan that will destabilize any strong opposition. Once 2027 come close, you will see the kind of division that will hit Labour Party. Even P2B self, a lot of katakata will be in that Labour Party. That all of them, nobody can quit it until election come and gone. Tinubu will continue. But if Nigerians youth are wise and they are tired of suffering and smiling and they want to secure their future, the only thing they need to do at this point is to organize themselves and march for revolution. Revolution is the only solution. Total disintegration of that very contraption called Nigeria is the solution. I don't want to say much, but let us watch and see how it folds. Between PDP and Labour Party, their crisis will be like, that is, it will be a disaster. And the Tinubu will use that opportunity to continue fooling Nigerians until Nigeria wake up. There is no future for you. Just look at your senators, the people that are representing you, people that are supposed to take the nation to the greater height. They are just a bunch of confused idiots, bunch of lunatics. Look at them, act Borofu, your Senate House. Many of them don't even know the party they are into. They don't even know their secretary. Imagine, go to America and see how their lawmakers are operating. Go to London, go to any country, all this Western country, and see how they behave, see how their lawmakers. That's why they are moving forward. Instead, Nigeria has an apple. I don't want to say much. I remember my humble self, MAP, Ezioku Bundu. Don't forget that this channel is a citadel for knowledge, and we push the raw truth regardless of who is involved. We say the truth without being biased, without fear of favor. God bless you. Almost Hey Biafra.